All right, with the June primary elections less than 2 weeks away now in our state, it's important to know who's going to be on your ballot. What do they stand for? There are a handful of key seats up for election this year, but one we're keeping a very close eye on is the race for Bernalillo County's district attorney. Spencer Schott sat down with both candidates recently, vying for this pretty important position given the crime aspect here in the metro.
Yeah, Tessa, we have two Democrats running for this position. There's no Republican throwing their hat in the ring for this race. And so this primary is very important to both of them because essentially it's going to decide who will take office next year. The two candidates are current District Attorney Sam Bregman and former U.S. Attorney Damon Martinez. Both of them have decades of experience in the courtroom, and they both got their law degrees right here from the University of New Mexico's law school.
I've lived in this community my entire adult life. I've raised a family in this community. I love the city of Albuquerque, the county of Bernalillo. I remember a time when it was a lot safer place than it is today. And we are starting to turn the tide when it comes to crime and making it safer. And I want to continue to do that work.
This is my community. This is where I was born and raised. I met my wife at the university. This is where our family is. So I'm seeing things that are happening right now, and we can turn this around. We don't have to accept the current status quo.
Both of them really tying in the fact that this is their home, but what are the issues specifically related to crime that they're campaigning on? Well,
like you just heard, both of them are saying crime is too high in here, but they have different takes on what aspects of crime that they really want to tackle. Martinez wants to tackle the fentanyl crisis, where Bregman says gun violence is a bigger issue.
The fentanyl issue is devastating our community. We have a crisis in crime, we have a crisis in homelessness, we have a crisis in addiction. And the way that I'm going to tackle the fentanyl issue is through education, treatment, re-entry, basically people coming out of jail or prison back into our community, make sure that they're stabilized, and then prosecution.
Well, we want to continue to see a reduction in violent crime. Crime is still unacceptable, the amount of it in our community. I think we are making a difference. We've started things like a gun team focusing on 18 to 25-year-olds with firearms. We've got a DV team up and running.
Now, another issue that came up in both of our conversations is the DWI scandal that Sam Bregman said he had to drop over 150 DWI cases earlier this year. Now, he stands by that decision, but Martinez says he would have handled it differently.
Credibility of the criminal justice system is more important than any particular case, and I will do everything I can to protect the credibility of the criminal justice system.
This DWI scandal going on right now, I would convene a special grand jury to look into all of the dismissed DWI cases involving the officers in question. Right now I understand that there's 9 from public reporting.
And whomever wins this race will have to be dealing with that scandal, of course. I want to ask you what their positions are with a tough on crime approach. I mean, that's always the issue. You and I have been at the roundhouse where people cannot agree, lawmakers cannot agree on whether keeping people behind bars is part of the solution. So where does Bregman and Martinez stand on that?
Well, Bregman says he is proud of his current track record. He told us that since he stepped into this position, the convictions and pretrial detentions are up, but Martinez says he believes the DA's office isn't tough enough on these crimes.
Some things that are different between what I would do and what the current district attorney is doing is the sweetheart plea deal.
We've been putting things in place that are actually making a difference when it comes to crime, and I wanted to see them through. I wanted to finish the job that we've started.
Now, I also asked both candidates how they would react if they were to lose the primary, and both of them said they are willing to accept whatever results come out after they count the votes on June 4th.
All right, Spencer, thanks for the breakdown there.